They say silence is golden in a movie theater. Well, I believe the same is true for this, but we're not going to stay silent because we're going to have too much fun here. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings and salutations. My name is Ryan of Neuroculture. Welcome to Hanging with Web Show. Web TV presents Film Freaks, and happy Halloween to all of you out there. We hope you are enjoying it. We hope you are staying safe, spending time with your loved ones, your friends, at a social distance if you have to. If you're wearing a costume, hey, more power to you. If you want to dress up and be extra safe, dress up like Mandalorians because they wear a mask and they never take it off because they stay safe. Just saying, they do it in a galaxy far, far away. We could probably do it here tonight. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But we're not here to talk about Star Wars. We're here to enjoy the spirit that is Halloween. But I'm not here alone. I'm Ryan of Nerd Culture. I am joined by our lovely guests here tonight, starting with... I gotta start with these two because these two are just lovely people and we can't get enough of them. That would be Josh Bauer of J. Bauer Arts and the love of his life. Mrs. Bauer, I believe. Josh and the Mrs., how are you tonight?
Good, man. Happy Halloween, everybody. Thanks for everybody tuning in. We are looking forward to it. We the bunny actually made time out of her busy schedule to join us tonight and to steal all my damn M&Ms.
I was bribed with M&Ms.
But yeah, we're looking forward to a good movie tonight, and hopefully it'll be way better than last week's movie because that was god awful. I'm still mad at that movie, and it's been a week.
It has been a week. It has been a week. But in case anyone's interested, you can go back to our playlist and watch that at another date. But we are also joined by the one and only our friend to the Great White North. She is the mistress of the night. She is Elvira of the 21st century. Ladies and gentlemen, Willow is here with us. Willow, how are you?
I am great, Ryan. Thanks for asking. Yeah, so here's my Elvira. Yeah, and I got my treats with me. Let's see if I can...
Oh, he died.
No, I couldn't hear Willow a second ago. Let me see if this works. Willow, can you hear me?
Now? Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear Willow. This is not going... This is going swimmingly.
This is going great.
Let me see.
All right. Can you guys hear me
There
now?
you are. Yes.
Okay,
now
excellent.
I can hear you. Sorry. You were saying about your lovely box of candy?
Let's see if I can get through this whole box tonight.
Oh, man. You're going to be vibrating by the end.
I don't know if I'm going to have any children show up, so periodically you may see Joe or hear the door open and close because if children are trick-or-treating tonight, which hopefully they're not, but... You never know.
Open the door and scream, "We're in quarantine!" and hit them. No candy, no nothing.
Oh,
this is why our lights off out there. We just ignore trick-or-treaters. It's our third year in a row ignoring them. So
really?
We got 3 dogs, and the last 2 years, Kayla and I were out doing things, doing live events and stuff. So my mom's like, "No, we ain't dealing with the dogs."
I just don't understand trick-or-treating down here.
Why is that?
Because in Ohio, it's released in the newspaper and on the news. It's certain days for certain counties, certain times. Down here, it's just always on Halloween night.
Yeah,
when it's dark and then it goes to whenever.
You never know what. Like you got to wait until dark, and then the last kid finally shows up, and you give it about 30 minutes, and it's like, okay, then we can go back inside.
But like in Ohio, the town that we grew up in, their trick or treats tonight from 5 to 7.
And that's the only time you can do it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Which is the smart thing to do.
There were strict rules on that.
At least in our area in Ohio. I don't know how everywhere else works.
At least in Trumbull County.
Yeah.
But it was like different towns were different days and different times.
Which was cool, though, because you could
all of them.
You could hit all of them if you're really addicted to candy, like somebody.
Gee whiz. You gotta love these conversations that we have about different counties and different candies. And
How
all this
old
other
were you
crazy
guys
stuff.
when you stopped trick-or-treating, though?
17.
I think I may have been 8 or 9 years old when I stopped. I can't remember. It was so long ago. The last thing I remember dressing up as was either Michael Keaton's Batman or the Red Ranger from Power Rangers. I can't remember.
I want to say around 10, 11.
No, 16 or 17.
Oh!
I'm with you, Mrs. Bauer. I think I was, had to have been at least 16 when I stopped.
16.
Yeah,
that sounds like a nice even number.
The last one I remember dressing up for and going trick-or-treating, there was 3 of us girls that were on the rifle team in high school. Mm-hmm. So we dressed as soldiers and went trick-or-treating. I think we were 16 or 17.
Huh.
Really couldn't get away with that one now.
But like I had a full on camo, face painted.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness gracious. Boy, talk about splendid memories of our childhoods with certain Halloween festivities, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what? When it comes to film freaks, we're going to be watching a very special movie in celebration, I would suppose, of Halloween. Willow, can you tell the lovely audience who is watching this at home and enjoying themselves what movie we're watching tonight and a bit of a brief synopsis that doesn't give away any spoilers remotely?
Spoilers.
House on Haunted Hill. Eccentric millionaire Fredrick Loren and his fourth wife, Annabelle, have invited 5 people to the house on Haunted Hill for a party and a chance to win $10,000.
Damn.
I'd still go for it. $10,000.
Yeah, I'd still go to a deadly house for 10 grand. I could use that right now.
What would that be in inflation prices? Like, I think today would be like at least 10 million.
Probably.
Well, the second movie, it was 10 million.
Oh, okay. There we go.
And that was in early 2000s?
Yeah, that was like in yeah. What the guests don't realize is they are trapped inside the house with ghosts, murders, and other terrors, and that no amount of money is worth the price of their life. It has Vincent Price, which is one of my favorite horror actors.
Yeah, splendid. And not only has he been in a number of different films over the course of his career, he was also the voice of Ratigan in The Great Mouse Detective for Disney.
Yeah, and he did the laugh track in, well, he was the laugh in Michael Jackson's Thriller. Mm-hmm. He does a little spiel, and then he does the laugh at the end.
You gotta love these stories and fun facts. And that is a classic music video that someone probably has already watched numerous times today because it's Halloween, folks. Why not? But other than that, Willow, our guests, everyone watching at home, we hope you are ready. We are going to get the movie rolling. And if you have anything to ask or just chime in the chat, feel free to do so during the course of the night. We are going to be doing our own fair share of commentary, I'm sure. And aside from that, just sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Let's watch this thing.
Maybe. Oh, there we go.
Oh, right.
We need volume too, don't we?
Oh, shit.
How's that?
Well, there went my computer speakers.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to turn that down?
No, you're good. We'll leave it for a minute. Or you need to count a little bit, Ryan. I think Ryan's ears are bleeding.
Yeah. Yeah, if you can turn it down just a bit, Willow, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
On YouTube's side of the fence. There you go. There you go.
Moving tonight, restless,
Thank you.
hungry. May I introduce myself?
No.
I'm Watson Pritchard. In just a minute, I'll show you the only really haunted house in the world.
Yeah, we can do this.
Since it was built a century ago, 7 people, including my brother, have been murdered in it. Since then, I've owned the house. I've only spent one night there, and when they found me in the morning, I was almost dead.
I'm Fredrick Loren, and I've rented the house on Haunted Hill tonight so that my wife can give a party. A haunted house party. She's so amusing. There'll be food and drink and ghosts, and perhaps even a few murders. You're all invited.
Why is he
If
talking
any of you
like
will spend
so
the next
cool?
12 hours in this house, I'll give you each $10,000. Or your next of kin in case you don't survive. But here come our other guests.
They really like this weird head
It was
zooming
my
thing.
wife's idea to have our guests come in funeral cars. She's so amusing.
I think
sense of humor,
what
shall we
as
say,
shit
over
is
there.
a different word for
I
amusing.
cleaned up the hearse.
Well, if they're going to be
It's
dead,
empty
and
now.
no, it's
I don't know if they had a thesaurus back then.
Who knows? This is Lance.
I wonder how many
Schroeder.
times we're going to hear the word
So
amusing.
no doubt a brave man.
Hey, that looks
Should
like
we
the
do
guy
a
from
drinking
the last
game,
movie.
but turn it into a eat a
And I happen
chocolate
to
bar?
know that Lance needs the
Oh, God.
10,000 I'll give him. If he's brave enough.
Halfway
to
through the
stay
movie,
maybe.
Willow's puking in the bag. Oh, God.
You've no doubt
Did he
read her
say
column.
amusing again?
She says her reason for coming to the party is to write a feature article on ghosts. She's also desperate for money. Gambles. You've already met Watson Pritchard, a man living in mortal fear of a house, and yet he is risking his life to spend another night here. I wonder why. He says for money.
We could all
This
use
doctor
the
is
money.
a
brother.
psychiatrist. He claims that my ghost will help his work on hysteria. But don't you see a little touch of greed there? Around the mouth and eyes?
Jeez.
Is that what we're calling it?
This is Nora Manning. I picked her from the thousands of people who work for me because she needed the 10,000
Why are they all
more than
holding the
most.
seatbelt?
Supports her whole family. Isn't she pretty?
It's a bumpy ride.
Because there's no seatbelts back then.
What do you mean there's no
Early
seatbelts
starting
back then?
now, And you
Well,
have
people
until
think they're in the
midnight
original
to
car.
find the house on Haunted Hill.
Have you ever seen a baby car
This is
seat
some good narration.
in the 60s?
No.
With a little metal basket that hooked on.
You know, very eerie, mysterious, that kind of stuff.
Remember, they didn't have safety shit. There was no opener.
Why is it every movie we watch there's like a creepy, like, it's just like weird, awkward intro of all the people. Like, I've watched 3 of these with you guys now, and it's always just awkward intro of the people.
Well, what do you prefer, them introducing to each other?
I want them to high
right away?
five each other.
We're gonna be stuck in the house for a couple hours. High five!
Yeah.
We're gonna be dead as hell.
Oh wait, let me take a selfie.
There we go. They just don't act like normal people. Like, they act like people that are gonna die. Like, they already know it's gonna happen. Oh, we could play the fun game we played last time and figure out who's gonna die first. Have you watched it?
I hate to say this, but I actually can't hear Josh Willow.
Can you hear me now?
Oh no.
What the hell?
So, okay, should I pause the movie first and then...
I'll leave and I'll come back in.
No, you can like, if Josh is all right with it, yeah, you can like, he'll cut out and come back in. It's fine.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, we'll come back in. Could you hear Josh and everything he was saying?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah.
All right, man. I feel terrible that that's the case.
Nope, there we go.
All right, go ahead.
Welcome
Can
back.
you hear me now?
Yes. Sorry about
Is
that,
everybody
guys.
dead yet?
No.
Damn
No,
it,
they're
why
still
is
We're
nobody
walking-
dead
still,
yet?
we're still
They're still
on
walking up to the house
credits.
and like trying to be entered into the house. I'm sorry. William Castle directed this. Fascinating.
Check it out. It's the Addams Family house.
It? No, yeah, with all the cobwebs and everything. That's a good point.
Fun fact: did you know the Addams Family house? The interior is actually pink.
Mm-hmm.
No, I did not know that.
It was all technicolored so they could actually tell the difference for the black and white stuff.
Where is everybody?
Wow.
It isn't a very
That was
warm
the
welcome,
cartoon, or not the cartoon,
Only the
the
ghosts in
original
this
TV
house are
show.
glad
Yeah.
we're here.
Yeah, okay, nice.
Are we all
Contact
strangers
it.
to each other?
I should go back and rewatch episodes of that and the Munsters.
I'm afraid I
there you
don't
go.
know your name.
I love the
I'm
monsters.
Nora
Yeah,
Manning.
the Munsters were fun.
Is Fredrick Loren a friend of yours?
I've heard of him, but I've never met him.
I work for one of his companies, but I've never seen him.
I've never met the man either. Just a phone call.
I'm feeling a
You know
repeat.
him. Well, then you're the only one of us who does.
I don't know him. All the details about renting the house were done by mail.
He's quite wealthy, isn't he?
Millions.
And,
You know, Willow, all you need right now
Oh,
is
I
that
think
light
so.
right on your eyes, and you would kind of look like Morticia
$50,000
Adams.
for only 5 a little steep even for a millionaire.
He's got a point.
Just sit like this for the rest of the
Well,
movie.
I'm not gonna haunt anybody. That's
Arms crossed, anybody?
Oh,
Don't
snap.
torture yourself,
closed
Gomez.
the door?
That's my job. Which was a classic line from the original 91 film. Angelica Houston.
Oh, excuse me.
This thing's made of solid steel.
Whoa.
Why'd you save her? We could have went one down already.
Jeez, Josh.
Damn it.
Ugh.
Gotta ease into the death.
No, death right away.
Right off the bat. Let's do it within the first 10 minutes of the feature film itself.
That was Vincent Price, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Damn, he looks good. This is an old movie.
There he is. There's the man
Funny how
himself.
popular that look, like the mustache and everything, was back then. Oddly enough,
Our
my
guest
Uncle
here,
Nick had the
unfortunately
same
still
look
alive.
as
Is your
Vincent
face
Price
on yet?
for like pretty much all his life.
Really?
Dust and dirt everywhere, and the water barely trickles. Couldn't you have had the place cleaned?
Atmosphere, darling. You know how ghosts are. They never tidy up. And that's a very fetching outfit, but hardly suitable for a party.
I'm not going to the party.
The spend the night ghost party was your idea, remember? Since it's going to cost me $50,000, I want
Nicole
you to
says
have
she
fun.
thinks the
Party
writer is
was
going to
my
die
idea
first.
until you invited
Ah,
us again.
gotcha.
Why all these strangers? Why none of our friends?
Friends?
I think it's gonna be one of the
Do you have any
guys.
friends?
Yeah.
Well, you're
Oh,
jealousy
it's gonna be the one his brother
I had
died.
a reason for inviting
I'll,
you.
I'll say he goes
Yes,
first.
I wanted
Okay.
kind of a cross-section. From psychiatrist to typist, and from drunk to jet pilot. They share one thing. They all need money. Now let's see if they're brave enough to earn it.
And you call
Ooh,
this a
got real
party?
sinister there.
Could be.
Why do you always do that? It spoils the champagne.
It might explode.
Never does.
Would you guarantee that?
That isn't funny, Fredrick.
Make a good headline. Playboy kills wife with champagne cork. Will you join me?
No, thank you.
Just a sip might improve your humor.
My humor is fine, thanks. And I haven't poisoned it.
It's always good to know that.
Remember, folks,
Have
wives
some.
wouldn't tell you
You'll
if
enjoy
they
the party
poisoned your
more.
drink or not.
Go on.
Or he put on this party to get her killed
You're
instead of
trying
divorce
so
her.
touching.
Oh, well,
I'm
yeah.
not going to the party,
Saves on it.
All my
Sweet.
wives, you're the least agreeable.
but still alive.
Would you go away for $1 million and tax-free? You want it all, don't you?
I deserve it all. Your jealousy isn't tax-free, and your possessiveness is maddening.
Well, they're a lovely
Grounds
couple.
for divorce.
I know, seriously. I'm getting a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit of Morticia and Gomez vibes here.
You'll
Oh
sleep
no,
with
these
one
people are terrible. Morticia and Gomez actually love each other.
of them. I live long
These people are just a-holes.
You remember the
Well,
fun we had
yeah,
when you
but I
poisoned me?
didn't. Yeah, I probably should have been more specific. Just, I don't know, like
Something you
weird,
ate, the doctor
a
said.
little bit weird, twisted,
Yeah.
murderous vibes.
Arsenic on the rocks.
Which is, yeah, that's
Annabelle.
kind of the opposite of Morticia and Gomez now that I think about it.
Do
Yeah,
it
I'm
again
terrible
if
at
you
this
thought you could
game.
Get away with it, wouldn't you?
Darling, what makes you think that?
Something about you. I hear that hanging is very uncomfortable, in case you get any more ideas. Don't let the ghosts and the ghouls disturb you, darling.
Darling, the only ghoul in the house is you.
Oh, got him.
Don't sit up all night thinking of ways to get rid of me. It makes wrinkles.
I didn't know that was a thing. Good to know. You should knock that off.
I would welcome the wrinkles.
This is what she used on my brother and her sister. Hacked them to pieces. We found parts of the bodies all over the house. And
Is that
places
Michael
you wouldn't
Myers'
think.
knife?
The heads
Isn't that
were
Michael's
found.
knife?
Hands and feet and things like that. But no heads.
The wife, probably in a rage, threatened her husband with a knife and then, carried away by hysteria, took a swing at him and simply went on from there.
She certainly went on. How many people did she kill, Mr. Pritchard?
Only two. Her husband and her sister. No one else was here.
So there are two loose heads just floating around in here somewhere?
You can
You'll
hear
see
them at
those
night.
later.
They whisper to each other and then cry.
Since our host isn't here, would anyone care to mix me a drink?
Certainly. What will you have?
Good evening. I'm your host,
A drink for you.
Fredrick Loren. Since we're all strangers to each other, let's get acquainted with a drink, shall we?
Mr. Loren, I advise you to call this party off now. The ghosts are already moving, and that's a bad sign.
Let me apologize for my wife. She'll join us later. What do you have?
Scotch and.
Doctor?
I'll have the same.
Now, before the party begins,
I like how he totally ignored him.
the caretakers will leave at midnight, locking
I
us
love
in
how
here until they
casually
come
he's
back in
walking
the
around with
morning.
that knife and nobody's freaking
Once
out.
the
about
door
it.
is locked,
Yeah.
there's no way out. The windows have bars that a jail would be proud of.
Clearly,
The only door to
none
the
of these people are
outside
from
locked
Winnipeg.
like a vault. No electricity, no phone, no one within miles. So, no way to call for help.
Like a coffin.
So, if any of you decide not to stay for the party, you must let me know before midnight. Of course, if you leave, I shan't be able to pay you anything.
I'm interested
No
in your
chanting
reasons
here.
for this party. Aside from the pleasant company.
Ghosts, Doctor. I think everyone wonders what they would do if they saw a ghost.
I think he's seen like
Our
20.
wife has given us all the opportunity to find
I don't think he's blinked through this whole movie already.
Ghosts, etc., being only creations of hysteria, your party should be a success.
Well, Pritchard here promises us genuine ghosts.
7 now. Maybe more before.
Oh, he blinked finally. Good for him.
That's
Man,
cheerful.
this guy looks like he's been scared out of his mind and
4
hasn't
men
had sleep
have
in
been
2
murdered.
weeks.
And 3 women.
You planned your party very well, Mr. Loren. 4 of us are men, 3 are women. Well, a ghost for everybody.
Well, Pritchard, why don't you take us on a tour through the house and let's see what happens, huh?
Da-da-da.
Dun, 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 dun.
See that stain? Blood. A young girl was killed here. And whatever got her wasn't human. Don't stand there.
What do you mean? Where?
Oh.
It's too late. They've marked you.
Ridiculous. The roof probably leaks.
Oh, that must be what it is. Who would want to haunt me?
I would say any self-respecting male ghost.
I hope it doesn't come out.
You're the life of the party.
He hasn't even.
I like how
started
she
yet.
didn't blink at
Wasn't
all.
there a
She
man
just
who
like,
threw his
oh.
wife into a wine vat or something?
That was in the cellar. There's been a murder almost every place in this house.
I don't think they need our commentary for this with Vincent Price around.
Can I just have a soundtrack of Vincent Price's voice to put me to sleep?
Did you have fun with that?
Belonged to a Mr.
One
Norton,
disturbed woman.
who didn't die here. He was electrocuted later.
We called him Sparky.
Did a good deal of experimenting with wines. But his wife didn't think it was any good.
Okay, wine cellars.
So he filled the vat with
No,
acid.
no wine
Threw her in.
cellars.
She was supposed to stay down. But the bones came up. It's a funny thing. But none of the murders here were just ordinary. Just shooting or stabbing. They've all been sort of wild.
Hey, what did you do with that
Violent.
knife?
and different. Look out! God, she didn't fall in.
You mean there's still acid in there?
Is that a dead rat?
Yep, on a trap.
Ooh.
Smells like chicken.
Mr.
destroys everything with hair and flesh. Just leaves the bones.
Good thing you're a robot.
Hmm.
All right, so who's gonna die in the acid?
Oh, that was the bones. Okay, got it.
My, it's
We're
dry
gonna
and
make this
dusty
bigger
down
for
here.
you.
You'd think the bones would be in more
A
pieces.
cure for that upstairs.
Yeah.
Come on.
The tendons hold it together, and they're not there anymore. Uh-oh.
How'd you get invited to this party? No,
She's the pretty one.
go on. I mean, what did he tell you?
Mr. Loren said everybody'd get $10,000.
But he didn't say anything about being locked in.
No.
He just made a deal with me on the phone, but nothing about having to stay.
Aren't you going to stay?
If I don't, I lose $10,000.
I'm going to stay too. $10,000.
But you're not losing it. You never had it.
Right.
You believe in ghosts?
I don't know.
Well, I agree with what that doc says. You can spook yourself. I've done it in planes. Seen things that weren't really there. Oh, were they? What are you going to do with your $10,000? If we get it.
What do you mean if we get it? Won't he pay us if we stay?
Ah, sure he will. 10,000 is no more to him than a nickel is to us.
We were in an automobile accident. Now I'm the only one in the family who can make any money.
Boy, I've never seen so many doors.
That leads to the skeleton room.
Closet?
Stop touching everything. Pissing me off. What the hell?
Bottles.
Wine bottles.
Small bottles. They look like weird skulls when he was first opening it.
Mm.
I'm like, oh, skull closet, got it.
Wine bottles.
Everybody has skeletons in their closet.
A black abyss.
Let's walk into it.
Does it go anywhere?
Oh?
Nope.
Are they gonna kill the pretty boy off first?
Well, the lights are going on.
That's why you need electricity and not candles.
Electricity goes out too. That's why you need a flashlight.
Said flash, right?
Anybody else want to ride on a Roomba?
Jeez.
Please. Lance is gone and there's a ghost.
See what I mean?
Please, come on.
Did she say Lance is gone? Gone where?
Albuquerque. Well, take your time, buddy.
Hey, boss.
Someone's here.
We'll have to break it
Hey,
down.
everybody.
Hey, buddy.
Oh,
yes.
hello. I can't see because there's a TV in the way.
Let's take off the. Oh.
There we go.
Yeah. What's up,
What up,
buddy?
CW?
How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
Nothing that money won't cure.
Welcome home.
I must have
Well, yeah.
bumped my head.
We're
The
in
only way you can bump your head in here is to run head on into the
You're
wall.
where?
a hotel room.
Oh, okay.
In our truck.
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Let's get a bandage on that.
Getting that family truckster fixed there, Clark.
So, are the locals friendly?
They are very
I
friendly.
wonder why they didn't kill him.
Good.
He didn't bump his head.
It
They hit him.
eat.
Hmm.
The best of a bad situation.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. We're just glad everyone's okay, getting yourself taken care of.
Oh yeah. They're making the best of well, never mind.
Yeah.
Nora, when you came in, you said something about a ghost.
There was something.
What
Hello,
did it look
Bunny?
like?
Is that you?
Well,
Yes.
it was
Hello.
wearing a black thing that went all the way to the floor.
I have my phone, so I
Weren't you a
can't.
little frightened at the time?
Michael, you want to say hello?
Oh, yes.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
That, Mr. Loren, is hysteria.
Well, then, Doctor, how do you
You
explain?
guys
what
are breaking up
happened
really
last?
bad,
That
so we're only
hysteria?
getting like every other word.
Oh, well, we're doing our Klingon impression.
Well, you're nailing it.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. So, how far in are we, guys, in the movie?
20 minutes?
About what does it say here? Yeah, 22
Ooh.
minutes, 23.
Loren,
Yeah.
you really believe in your pet ghost, don't you, Pritchard?
A lot of commercials tonight?
Before the night's over, you
No,
No,
none
we've
so
been, we've been
far.
clear
None so
the whole way
far.
through
Would you
so
like a
far.
drink, Lance? No
Oh,
thanks.
like
I'd
that.
like one. Scotch and.
Vincent Price, the master of horror.
Hmm.
Mr. Loren, are you really going
Yep,
to pay
it's
anyone
pretty
to
good
stay
so
all
far.
night?
So things
Certainly.
we're all,
$10,000.
parents may be
That
away, the
place or
children will play, but we're doing fine.
Hey, guys, I
Sorry,
want
dear.
Each
Frankly, yes.
you guys familiar with Vincent Price?
What was
I'm
that?
sorry, say that
There
again?
you are, my dear.
Are you guys familiar with Vincent Price?
I am.
Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
A
Yeah.
little bit here and there, yeah.
Your first exposure to Vincent Price?
Outside of his voice work on Great Mouse Detective, yeah, it's the first thing I've ever seen him in.
Okay. Willow?
A lot of commercials, different movies, and
Someone or
like
something was
I
in
don't
here
know
when I came in.
his
Where?
work on the Thriller.
The door was locked. How did it
Video.
get out?
That actually was my very first
What you
exposure.
saw might have been a ghost, Nora, but what was in here with me was no ghost.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was so scared.
Vincent Price?
We're still getting real choppy, GW, but mine was Thriller. Was I think the first one. I like hearing him and everything, and then figuring out who he was. I think Scooby Doo had helped me out with that one.
Yes. Scooby meets Vincent Price. Yes.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Why do I feel like the oldest? My first exposure was House of Wax, probably when I was like 10.
Oh wow.
Brilliant.
But I grew up with like my one cousin would babysit me, and she started off as torture because we just watch horror movies. So that's where like I got my love of like Hellraisers and all the like my favorite was Pinhead.
3, 6.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm gonna knock on the
Watch
other
House of
wall.
Wax
You
when I
hear
was
me? You
like
knock
10.
on this wall.
Yeah. No. When I was in my teen, I heard Vincent Thriller, and just a great eerie voice.
Mhm.
I had met being on the album cover. For those of you out there listening, album.
Oh God.
Ooh.
That's quite the
Yeah.
makeup job for that.
He's on the Roomba again.
Jeez.
Wow. Yes. And
We're not catching any of that, GW.
well,
Where'd it come from?
I'm in here.
Man, that was creepy.
Let's go in there.
What if it ran out of here? I'd have seen it.
Lance, it doesn't run. It just floats.
Because it's on a Roomba.
Why didn't I see it?
You don't believe me.
Oh, man.
I'm still going with I want Vincent Price's voice recorded. Just put me to sleep.
No.
Yes.
No. I'd have nightmares forever.
Well,
Yeah, Bunny wants like a
He
7-hour
actually
tape
has-
of, what's his name? Vincent Price just reading out of a phone book.
8,
I'm sure
7,
there's-
6.
It's like the most soothing thing to me.
You're
I'm sure there's
disturbing.
audio of him reading Poe.
Oh, there you go.
Yes.
There's got to be like CDs or audio files out there. of Vincent Price just narrating random stuff.
Very dull.
One of his first voice jobs was reading the opening and closing to Peter Lorre in The Raven.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna put me to sleep.
Wow.
You
I
have
wasn't
fun with
aware of
that.
this.
That's headphones territory. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Depressing, isn't it?
I doubt if I'll spend much time.
This is your room,
Go to
dear.
bed.
This is where you're going to die.
This is where you'll probably end up dead later tonight.
Why did you come here?
He said he'd give me $10,000.
Why did he pick you?
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty.
My supervisor just came and said I'd been invited.
Got giant freaking eyes.
You know, if you want to have a better chance of winning $10,000,
How long
just
have
get the
you been
Grays
Met
Sports
him tonight.
Almanac. Place the bets. All you gotta do is bet on the winner, and you'll never lose.
There you go. There you go.
That's all you gotta freaking do, man.
What were you doing wandering around by yourself?
Well, I was in the cellar with Lance. Mr. Schroeder.
Kind of reminds me of an owl.
I
Just
just
got them
left,
big,
that's all.
like, stare into your soul eyes.
Don't do it.
Oh, yeah?
Don't go anywhere in this house by yourself.
Hmm.
Now fix your face and I'll come by for you in a few minutes.
Yeah, of course.
Fix
There's
your
safety.
face.
There's always safety in numbers.
We all are.
Back then, that's how you
I
said
hope
put
for
your makeup
sake
on.
you
Put
never
your face.
find out.
Fix your face. This is all jacked up.
No.
I'm Annabelle Loren. Were you looking for something?
Not exactly.
Are you the doctor?
No, I'm Lance Schroeder.
The pilot. You've hurt yourself.
God.
Oh, it's just a bump on the head. Which is my room?
I believe this is it.
Thank you, Mrs. Loren.
Yes, sir.
My mom was 2 years old when this came out.
What year was this?
59.
Yeah, my mom wasn't even thought of.
Woo! 1959. Jeez.
You were with the young girl in the cellar. Why was she so upset?
Was she?
Because she was in
saw
the
a crazy
cellar.
girl on a Roomba.
Bumping his head. What really happened, Lance?
Well, Nora thought she saw a ghost, but I didn't see anything.
She was just frightened.
And mad at me, I
Looked
think.
like
I
Gene
killed
Wilder.
her.
I wouldn't joke about anything else that happens here tonight.
What was it, Gene Wilder from Young Frankenstein, which I've never seen, but I know of it?
Aren't you?
You haven't seen Young
I'd like
Frankenstein?
to find out what hit me.
Never.
Ah.
Well, now we
Shame on you,
have,
sir.
By the way, guys, my
I need help,
husband's in
Mary.
the
Yes,
chat.
thank you, Joe. Yeah, that, yeah,
Joe.
the Gene Wilder guy who comes out of the closet to scare that
Look,
woman
what's
did
going
scare
on
me.
here
I'll admit
anyway?
it,
I
Joe.
mean, what is with this party bit?
This is no party. He's planning something.
Thanks for bringing up my
I'll
cowardice.
tell you what it was.
It's okay.
Must be
He
pretty big if
doesn't
you're
like
gonna lay
horror
out
movies either.
50,000.
The money doesn't mean anything.
No, I'm not a big fan of them either, but if the scariest thing they have is an old lady on a Roomba, I think I'll be all right.
Probably. You know what, Josh? My only exposure to Mel Brooks is about 1.5 has been the movie Spaceballs and then bits and pieces of
Oh, he
Blazing
thinks that big
Saddles.
money like his can
Ah,
get away with
gotcha.
anything.
Man, I wish I would have known. We should have done. We would have to do a different type of watch along, but doing a watch along of Young Frankenstein would have been awesome. Love
Yeah.
that movie.
I've never seen it, man.
Ah, you gotta watch it, man. Yes.
You mean he?
We should do a private. We should do a private watch party for that.
2 girls.
if we know the if we find
20s.
for fair use,
What can he do?
we can watch it
My
in
husband is
the
sometimes insane with jealousy. Nothing matters to him.
scenes.
Yeah, it's always a possibility.
Would he hurt you?
Oh, the horror movie.
No.
He'd kill me if he could.
Classic Tales of the Crypt.
No.
You don't like Tales of the Crypt, dude?
This is Halloween. We're on to other movies after this. You were late to the party, lady.
Halloween only.
You
years
showed
round.
up on the last day.
For me, Halloween's all year round.
I'm
breaking my hair.
fun. Nora Manning was almost killed by a falling
This is gonna sound
chandelier.
embarrassing, Willow, but now I can't hear the movie. This is
Is he
so
badly
weird.
hurt?
Divine psychiatrist banished
Right.
him.
I
You
guess
wanna
you're
go and
taking
console
yourself
him?
off.
As you do most men.
Yeah, try hopping out, Ryan, and coming back in and see if that works.
Yeah, that's on me. Hold on.
I lie awake nights
Golly
wondering
day.
why I'm married.
I don't love
Was
StreamYard.
rather a mistake.
Willow, I can't make it out on
David
my
married me,
phone.
dear. I married
We were
you.
promised an
Yeah,
Elvira. Are you doing your Elvira tonight?
Hurry up.
Oh,
Ah,
I'm
There they are. We found her.
There we go.
Last time
Okay.
was not my party, but yours.
That was all just a long setup to see that.
I am not.
You ready, dear?
Oh.
No.
Are you ready, dear?
Yes. Damn you.
Would you adore me as much if I were poor? No. All you want to be is a lovely widow. It's almost
I thought he was
time
doing a
for
Triple
the
H
house.
impression. Are you ready?
Then your party will really begin. I wonder how it'll end.
Yes, I do wonder how it will end.
Mm-hmm. Is Ryan coming back?
There we go. Device is not connected. Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh, now he's a little circle thingy.
What?
It's close to midnight, Lance. Okay. I'll be down.
Now I can hear it.
Excellent.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. It's yeah,
Hi,
my technology
guys.
My technology
There's the
doesn't like me.
family.
Your host, my dear.
Hey guys, how you
Good
doing?
man.
It's midnight now.
Tina's
We got the
hand
whole,
making
we
its
got the whole
appearance.
family here tonight, and they're on the road at the Best Western. No, I'm kidding.
I just love how everybody's like a floating head.
Oh,
Speaking
really?
Oh my god.
I kind of feel bad for this girl. She's like straight up getting tortured while everybody else is okay.
Can you watch House of Wax?
No.
Don't do
But,
it.
like,
Don't-
it literally melts off the face.
No.
I've never seen the original version of House of Wax, but I've seen bits and pieces of the Paris Hilton remake.
Oh, God.
I know, right?
But like the face literally just melts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It had an up and coming cast, minus Paris Hilton, of course, but
Sounds like a
Very
movie that
good.
would be quite enjoyable. I think I'm gonna have to watch some of these horror movies with you, buddy.
yeah. I'm just trying to think who else was in House of Wax with
Jared Padalecki.
Thank you. Yeah. No,
What
wait,
did the
was it
creepy
Jared?
guy say? I missed it.
Was Jared in it?
Very briefly.
Okay, because I was gonna
I
say
think
he
it
was
told us
more
not to
he was
talk
more of the
during the
lead
movie.
character in the remake of Friday the 13th. Along with Danielle Panabaker, who was previously on CW's Flash. But
Nora, what happened?
Oh, shit.
this is bloody weird.
That's Jonas Slides.
Chad Michael Murray.
Ring.
Oh, Chad Michael Murray, there it is.
She's blind.
A.K. One Tree Hill.
Yes.
There you go.
And now Hallmark star.
These guys are the caretakers.
Case of hysteria on our hands.
It is, isn't it?
I think she's
Yeah.
just a little upset, not hysterical.
Yeah.
Good evening.
Wait,
That's a
it
net,
took her
isn't
that long to wear
Oh,
that
maybe.
dress?
She didn't want to come to the party. I think that was the
Jeez,
whole
man.
pulling hair kinkiness a little earlier.
No,
Yeah.
she wanted to plan the party so her husband would die so she get all the money.
This is Lance Schroeder.
So
It took her that long to get that sash to hang just right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you gotta just get it right there.
Yeah.
What about the 10,000?
The other guy in the chair over there, I've watched Humphrey Bogart beat him up about 3 times in different films.
No kidding.
Attention, please.
Yeah, he shows up, he
You
gets
all
punched by
remember the
Bogey, he
bargain
goes
we
away.
made about staying
It's a thing.
$10,000 apiece. If any of you don't survive, $50,000 will be divided amongst the rest of you. If I should die, you will be paid by my estate. When the door is locked from the outside by the caretakers, we'll all be forced to stay in this house until morning. If any of you decide not to stay, you must leave with the caretakers now. You won't have a chance to change your minds later, because there'll be no way to get out.
I don't want to stay.
Wait.
Saw that chandelier earlier. You know how freaking annoying it would be to light that every night?
I was just
All
thinking
right.
that.
Here we go. Damn it.
Why do you think the caretakers look as grim as they do?
looks like you don't have a choice now.
It isn't midnight yet. Who told them they could leave?
They never leave before midnight.
Well, they've gone
Hey,
now.
guys, our mobile here is running out of
I was going to
juice,
ask you
so
whether
I'm
you
going to
wanted
say
to stay
goodnight,
or
but
not,
I wanted
it
to
seems
stop
the
in and
caretakers have
tell
made
you
the
guys we were
decision
thinking
for
about you guys and happy Halloween.
They're
Thank
all
you guys so
locked in
much
now.
for
All right,
But I
thanks
don't
for
wanna
joining
stay.
us, guys.
carrying
Happy
on.
Halloween, guys.
Now.
All right, I hope you guys get back on the road soon.
This was a silly game. Get some cars up here for these people and let them go home. But pay them first.
This is your party, remember? In spite of my
that's
wife's
totally
faith in
believable.
my ability to do the impossible, we will all have to stay in this house until 8 o'clock in the morning. But we have some
They're
party
not early
favors
risers.
for you in these little coffins. This is my wife's idea.
Is that where the money is being stashed?
It's rather dangerous.
There you have
I
guns.
suppose you all know how to
Whoa.
use one of these things.
How do you get a
In
little
case you
coffin
don't,
just big enough to fit a
you
gun?
just press
Whoa!
down this lever
How does that
for
fit?
some and then pull the trigger.
Nobody reacts to a thing in this movie.
Yeah, they're just
He
standing
just
there.
shot a
though.
gun in a house. That's how you get what is it? Tinnitus from Archer?
Tinnitus.
You want tinnitus? That's how you
Take
get
it,
tinnitus.
That's the other one. Yeah.
It's just interesting
know
to see the difference
Yeah.
between this movie and the '99 movie,
Oh.
and how much they kept the same. They have those little coffins with weapons.
Really? Is it all guns?
Wow, really?
Okay. You know, it'd be great because I love like cinema sins and like different things where they tear apart movies.
Yeah.
If one of them just got a gun, like they handed the gun and went bam, 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 and killed her. End of movie.
End scene.
End
Throw
scene.
these guns away. They won't do you any good.
I agree with Pritchard on that point, although not for the same reason.
Dr. Trent, don't you approve of our
What if I
little
shot you in the
party
nuts
favor?
right now?
Suppose Nora had had a gun when she mistook the blind woman for a ghost.
I don't think anyone else is going to walk around in total
really?
darkness. Oh, I'm sure.
And I know the woman was blind, but who stands going?
Who knows? Fear makes people do amazing things.
It's amazing again.
What? Need another chocolate bar?
You
Yeah,
said your
makes people do
sister-in-law
amazing
killed
things.
a man and a woman here and cut them up? You said they found hands.
You know,
and
truth
feet,
be told,
they
when you
never
first
found
opened those
any
boxes to reveal what was inside with
Would
the
you like
weapons
to
and all,
see
I
one of
actually
those
thought they were
hands?
Walter
Would you all
PPK,
like to see one of those
6.75
hands?
millimeter. Only 2 men I know use such a gun. I believe or no, 3 men I know use such a gun. I believe I've killed 2 of them. Lucky me. I think not. And that's referring to a line from the James Bond film GoldenEye. So,
Oh, that's a good one. Haven't watched that in forever.
well, we're doing a 25th anniversary watch along, and for GoldenEye in a couple weeks.
Ooh.
Yay!
Yeah, we're gonna
can't
celebrate
wait.
the 25th anniversary of the very first Bond film I ever saw in theaters.
Okay, I don't. Well, we have a gun, but I want to put it in a little coffin now. That's where I want to hide it now.
Which one would you put in a coffin?
The
I'm
rifle.
sure you can find one on Amazon.
Josh, are you a word worker? Can you build the coffin?
I'll
for
get
that?
started. It won't be straight at all, but
A woman's head.
Nora, I think you're a little upset. Would you care for a sedative?
that is the second movie now with sedative. And she's the only one that has had a real reaction to anything.
You think it's all right to leave her by herself, Doctor?
You do know back then, like they
I
used to
wish
give
she'd
her
taken the
tranquilizers.
sedative.
Well, the last, I think it was even in the first movie we'll watch, there was a sedative involved somewhere.
City
There
of the
was.
Dead.
People around her.
I thought there was.
Wanted her, they'd get her.
Trying to think.
Good question.
What if he's right?
He's too drunk to know what he's talking about.
I wonder.
Oh, and this is also back in the 50s when I'm glad we weren't married in the 50s because you could have me institutionalized just for not agreeing
jeez.
with you.
That was an option.
Yes, that was an option.
Damn it.
Do you think there really was a head in her suitcase?
And
Well,
I would just go look at her and they go, yeah.
yeah.
And I couldn't do a single thing to get out.
So stay up here, in case she needs help.
I mean, I could always build a time machine out of a DeLorean and drive it down to Florida, and Josh, if you want to use it,
There we go. There we go.
yeah, we can use it.
I mean, hey, honey, how are you?
We can use one.
You never read Sylvia Plath either.
I
have
don't
you?
read.
Yeah, I know.
Zzz.
Are you sure
Reading
there
for
are
quitters.
people in this house?
Positive. Except for the ghosts.
I don't
Ghosts.
believe in ghosts. Nor in
I ain't
frightened
afraid of
women.
no ghost. Oh, shit, wrong movie.
In
My bad.
Nora's case, it's gone far enough. Perhaps too far.
Boy, they've aired those two Ghostbusters movies on Freeform like almost every day during the 31 Days of Halloween marathon.
They don't realize they like pick like 5 movies for the season, and then they only play those.
Yeah, it's the same 5 or 6 movies. It's the 2 Ghostbusters, it's Beetlejuice, it's Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Dear Freeform, do you realize there is like 5 other movies you could play at least?
They play the Addams Family movies, which are the original 2 in this case. It's like, it's the same 5 or 10 movies. It's ridiculous.
But they want to stay family friendly, so they can't play anything else.
There's a couple other ones they could play more. They at least got into Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah. They played Beetlejuice a lot during the course of this month.
Beetlejuice.
Don't pull that stuff around here. Oh, God.
Ooh.
Excuse me. Seriously, I'm tired of tasting that pickle.
That's just weird.
You touched it. Is this the creepy head you were looking at?
This is what was in the box.
No reaction.
Nothing. What is wrong with these people?
And he's still holding Michael's
back.
knife.
Where were you storing that?
Where's Norton?
Turn it around, buddy.
It's too late.
Like,
It's too late. You'll never find her again.
It's too late.
You know where she is.
It's too late.
Now. She's gone. She's gone with him. There's nothing you can do about it.
She's gone. You can't find her. She's never gonna be back.
that almost sounded like Goofy. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Well, at least someone's well hung.
Hmm.
Lay her down.
Odd. Oh, wow. Okay. Have to check that out later.
The music, the just. I know it was probably scary then, but now it just sounds like something you would get at a Dollar General Halloween toy. I think I had one of those actually. Ah, she dead. She dead. She dead. Yeah, she dead.
So I got straight. The pretty one dies first.
Yeah, nicely done. Damn. Oh no!
Oh no,
his
that's
wife.
the wife.
She's dead.
Oh, it's his wife Annette, if I remember correctly.
Wife hanged herself.
Ooh.
Annabelle.
Oh, Annabelle. Sorry, I knew it began with the letter A. Annabelle. Didn't they make like 6 movies out of that woman's name, Annabelle?
I think so.
Yeah, that's the creepy
Annabelle.
doll.
Yeah.
Yeah, Annabelle Creation, Annabelle Comes Home, Annabelle Doesn't Come Home, Annabelle Goes to Homecoming, Annabelle Goes to Hell House. What was the next one that's coming out? Annabelle
Quarantine.
Annabelle, The Origin of Evil or something? Oh, wait, that was the Ouija prequel. Ouija, Origin of Evil.
Ouija.
Yeah, Ouija board, Ouija, Origin of Evil. Yeah.
It's just a fun word. Ouija.
Well, it's true. It came out 4 years ago. Is it 4 years? Yeah, around that.
I like how we totally forgot about the dead head in the closet.
Kill me.
Ugh.
He grabbed me and choked me and put me in that room.
Ugh.
And then he went away and left me.
Why are you making me watch this scary movie, Willow?
He thought I was dead.
Hey, I'm not making you do anything.
Okay, this
I
isn't
know.
that bad because you can make fun of it. Because you.
Yeah, the hysterical of the women in this movie. Yeah.
Now you know what I want to do after we finish this, right?
We're not
Or
watching.
hysteria.
Bunny,
Bunny, are you gonna make him?
You
Are
are
you gonna make
watching
him watch
yourself.
Hocus
There's
Pocus for
5
the millionth
TVs in
time?
this house.
I went by.
It's not that scary.
I don't care. I like sleeping.
It's not that scary.
It's scarier than this. Say no to
movie you
drugs,
gonna-
kids.
What movie you gonna have him watch, Bunny?
She wants me to watch the
99
new version
version.
of this. The 99.
Oh, the one with Catherine Zeta-Jones and Liam Neeson?
Huh?
The one on Netflix or the one from '99?
The 99 one.
Isn't that the one with?
99.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of The Haunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind, I confused it.
Hill of House, something like that.
The hills
Yeah, never
with
mind.
haunted houses.
Yeah,
The Hills
sorry,
Have
I
No.
confused it with another movie.
By the way, right after this, Halloween's done. We're on to Christmas.
No!
Jingle
No!
bells. Jingle bells. Oh, the next time I'm live, I'm probably going to have a Christmas tree behind me.
Wow, I'm very surprised that Joe is able to chime in on this chat with us tonight. This is fascinating, Joe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, I know this movie is old, Joe.
Oh,
Thank you.
hell no. We ain't watching The Grudge.
Watch The Grudge? Dude, I've seen the Sarah Michelle Gellar version, and that was scary enough for me like 10 years ago.
Funny how he mentioned that, and he will not watch any more horror movies with me after watching The Grudge.
Oh.
He's a smart man.
Dude, that Sarah Michelle Gellar movie was some creepy stuff.
Hey, I told him I'd be willing to hold him when he gets scared.
Boy. Did you see the sequels that came after Willow?
Oh, really? Oh, well, that's cool.
Interesting. Did you see the Grudge sequels, Willow? The ones that came after the 04 version?
Hey, I think I saw one of them.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I
Didn't
saw
they
the
just
second
come out with a new sequel or something?
It was.
I can't remember.
I remember the hand coming out of the back of the head again.
No. Josh is right. I think it was a remake from overseas. I don't think it was a North American version. I think it was overseas. I forget the. Yeah, but you're right though, because I remember seeing the advertisements for it when it was coming out. I know they made a sequel not a sequel, but like a reboot / sequel a few years ago to The Ring, and it was called Rings. Boy, I heard that movie was garbage.
I saw The Ring in theaters, and there were women behind me screaming, and I'm just like, I'm not scared at all.
Oh, I was... Dude, the girl crawling out of the TV, Samara, that is some creepy stuff.
So greedy.
At least for me, anyway.
And the more... Oh, God.
What are you doing in here?
Wait. Don't wait.
What do you mean coming in here?
I didn't want them to take her away.
You're drunk.
They will if you don't watch her.
You're drunk. All right, out with it, Bridget. Why did you come into this room?
I'm the only one who understands.
Understands what?
Your wife isn't there anymore. She's already joined them.
Bridget, I've had enough of your spook talk. Get out, you sot, and don't come back into this room again.
I like how he's all protective of his wife that he basically wanted to die anyways.
Yeah. I do want to watch more Vincent Price movies now that I'm seeing this. Willow, send me a list.
Just go on his IMDb page.
Yeah, slacker.
Fine. I'm fine. Yeah. I'll do my own homework. Thank you.
I didn't disturb her since I don't think this concerns her.
And no, Joe, I haven't seen. Or wait, no.
Mr.
I have. Are you talking about the Amityville Horror with Ryan Reynolds?
This house now.
The 05 version?
Yes, that's exactly what he means.
Okay, because I did see that version. It was creepy.
It was a good one. I liked it.
It was creepy though.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No.
I've never seen any of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre
But
movies.
it's Leatherface.
I don't care.
Benny, me and you will do our own thing.
There you go. You guys can have a watch along together.
Was it the newest Texas Chainsaw Massacre that started with a girl pulling a gun out of her hoo-ha?
Whoa.
And shooting herself in the back of the car?
Papa's gonna yell at me.
Jeez.
I don't remember that at all.
It's one of the Texas Chainsaw Massacres that they're driving at the very beginning of the movie. And there's this girl just walking down the street, like covered in blood.
Yeah.
And they help her and they put her in the back of the car. And she just pulls a gun out from down there and shoots herself and done.
I like how she waited until she was in their car.
She waited until she's in
Like,
the car.
number one, why was it stored in there if you're going to shoot yourself? Number two, why'd you wait so long?
Let me ask you a question.
Okay,
But I'm
thirdly,
not
how the
curious
hell
able
do
to
you
watch
walk with a gun up your hoo-ha?
Yeah,
Someone explain
Waddle, waddling.
Waddle.
Kind of like when you have to pee, except more metally. And trigger happy.
That cannot be comfortable.
There was nothing. How then did she get up there so high?
Exactly, Mr. Loren. How?
The ghost
She couldn't
must have made her
pulled
do it.
herself up there. She couldn't have dropped from the ceiling. Do you think your wife killed herself?
No.
Oh,
She
doesn't
was
think
murdered
she was murdered.
by one of you.
Mm.
I feel like
I think it's the guy who has
movie
Michael
again.
Myers' knife.
Or
It's
you,
got to be
Mr.
that
Loren.
guy.
To deliberately kill someone, you must have a reason.
We were all strangers to your wife. Only you had a motive for murder. What husband hasn't at some time wanted to kill his wife? What husband hasn't had 1,000 opportunities to do it in such a way so that he'd never be suspected? I'm not
Oh
going
my
to
Camera,
God.
Josh.
my
Just
wife
look at the
was
camera,
killed
Josh.
by a rope.
Don't make eye
It
contact.
remains that you or one of us
Oh.
murdered
Don't
Mrs.
make
Loren.
direct eye contact.
And that's a matter for the police.
So how do we get there?
Willow's jack-o'-lantern
That's
says
my
hi.
point. Can't until morning.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
What began as a silly party given by an eccentric has now involved us all in murder.
For once, Pritchard may be right. If another murder's in the works, let's stop it now.
Another murder.
Why not?
Jeez.
Maybe one of us saw too much.
Why should even a millionaire want to give each of us $10,000 to spend one night?
Nobody-
Oh, now you're going past that
See
question.
some ghosts? Have a party? No.
Have you finished trying me, Doctor? And is the verdict guilty
That's
of
fine.
murder? Oh, this isn't getting us anywhere. Somebody killed Mrs. Loren. We know that.
Yep.
One of us is guilty and the rest of us are innocent. Okay. Now,
Yikes.
what we have to do for the next
Think
6
I have
hours is
90.
protect
Well-
ourselves
Oh, really?
from each other.
This is like the first
Really
time
think-
people are
I don't
actually
think
listening
anything.
to the government
I
and
just know that I'm
and
going to
staying
my room.
home.
And if anybody
Weird.
comes in, I'll shoot him. Or her.
And if we all stay in our rooms, we'll be safe. Because the innocent will have no reason.
No, you won't be if we learned from the last
Guilty will
movie.
admit his guilt if he or she does.
And we all have guns. And we're all agreed.
Oh, wish
I guess
this
if you lock
night
your
were
door, that's not
over.
much of a comfort either.
Rooms? Guns? I tell you, it doesn't make any difference.
Ugh.
They aren't through with us yet.
I still want to know why he came.
That's
Are
a good
you just
question,
wanting to die? You know how it all worked beforehand. You think you keep carrying that knife.
brother.
Again, this is back to the girl with the gun and the hoo-ha. There's a lot quicker ways. Is that the hashtag for tonight? Gun and the hoo-ha. Oh, hopefully that doesn't go popular because I'll probably be pissed.
Yeah, well, let's hope it doesn't go viral.
The one hashtag that makes us.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Yeah, Garrett would have a field day.
No, because if we got really popular and had a lot of stuff, he couldn't be mad at me because we finally made it.
We did it,
I think
Garrett.
his head would just explode.
We did something right. In an unorthodox way, Josh. Oh, man.
If anybody wanted to grant a wish, it would be that one.
Questions
Maybe
I
that'll-
had rewatching Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
By the way, aren't there like
2003.
50,000 versions of Texas Chainsaw?
There's a 2003 version.
With Jessica
There's a
Biel,
lot of
yes.
versions.
Yeah.
Wasn't there one called Texas Chainsaw 3D, and then the one that came after that was called Texas Chainsaw The Beginning?
I think that was like the 70s.
I am not watching that
She
part.
sits in the back, she pulls it out and just shoots herself.
Well,
There's a
boy.
couple. There's a lot of Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. If I had to Google it, there'd probably be over a dozen. Oh, so now you don't want to drink? Is that what you're telling me?
Jeez, why you gotta take it out on the cup, bro?
If you don't want to drink, you could have just said so, man.
Oh, he traded in the knife for the
Really?
gun.
Your arm's gonna get tired, bro.
Yeah. Candles.
This guy's getting comfy.
Mm-hmm.
Dear diary.
This is my last will and testament.
Mm-hmm.
If I die, Mr. Sprinkles gets all my cash.
I died before I wake.
That's
Please, the Lord,
right.
my soul.
Wait. Did I hear cash or hash?
Little bit of both. 50-50. I was hoping the old lady was there again. Woman, go home!
Oh, Nicole says in the chat there's 8 Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies? Okay.
8 too many.
That's 8.
Not enough.
Who are you gonna shoot with your gun all the way over there?
Is that more or no? If there's 8 Texas Chainsaws, that means that's less than what Halloween made.
It's going down again.
Halloween were in the 20s.
Yeah, Halloween, there's like 20, what is it, like 15,
They
20
just dropped
installments.
a new teaser trailer for the new Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween Kills. Yeah, it looks good, man.
I love how Jamie Lee Curtis can look so old in that movie, but then you turn around and she looks younger than me in like real life at times. It's weird as hell.
It's all
Must
the
be the long
activity
hair.
that she drinks or eats.
What was it? She's drinking tiger blood.
Yeah.
Did anyone? There was an interview, or not an interview. They did a Skype session between her and Nev Campbell, talking about how much they don't like to watch horror films, but yet most of their careers have been based around them starring in horror movies.
Oh, jeez.
They don't even watch their own horror movies.
I thought that was funny for Jamie Lee Curtis and Nev Campbell to say that, because they're like the respectable scream queens of their generation.
Get the police before he does.
Well, I mean, Jamie Lee Curtis, her mom.
Yes, Janet Leigh. Yeah. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho.
Lock yourself in and keep quiet.
Yeah. Which, by the way, Psycho is one of my favorite Hitchcock films. So, full disclosure.
If I find a way out.
Did you watch the movie with that's basically a movie documentary of the making of that with Anthony Hopkins? And he plays
yeah, that
Hitchcock?
one? No, I know what it is, but I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, dude, I love that movie. I don't even like I don't like horror things, so I don't like Hitchcock that much, but that movie of the making of that is awesome. I love that.
I gotta look that up. I gotta look that up because I think I saw a trailer for that back years ago when it came out, and I wanted to see it. I just never got around to it.
Ow! Man.
Yikes.
Secret room.
It's a secret room of horrible noises.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Oh, Nicole, if you've never seen Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho, you need to. I mean, if you're okay with scary movies and that kind of stuff, watch Psycho. Psycho's a great film.
You know, this is probably like a gorgeous California house, and all they had to do was put dark background and like creepiness behind it, and it makes it like look like a haunted house. I can't believe this girl made it this long. Oh, I spoke too soon.
What was? Oh, so the lightning's doing all the work. Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, it's a rope. I thought it was a snake.
It's the magic rope. She's gonna get hung next.
Yeah, it's a rope. It's not.
Oh, just keep watching it.
Oh, are you not gonna move right now?
That rope, are you happy to see me? That's very talented. What? What? Why no reaction?
What is this?
You're this. Oh.
Oh boy.
Oh snap! I just wanted to hit the bar. Ding! Oh. Could you open these? I can't get in to kill you.
So many thoughts, and I really don't know if I want to start saying all these dirty thoughts that are running through my head, folks.
Oh, so now you don't want to.
It kind of rubs sexy on her too. It's
I'm
like
reading the room here, guys.
yes, because your gun's gonna work against the creepy floating lady in rope.
So in the beginning, we thought you were there to kill her, but now it just turns out you were there to warn her. Is that what I'm reading in it? Am I reading too much into this? Probably. Ugh. Hey.
She wanted you to join her.
Is that Creature from the Black Lagoon? Because I just rewatched that the other day, and by the way, that is one of the best classic Universal monster movies.
Oh come on! I'm certain he was really handsome.
But the Creature from the Black Lagoon is so good. Creature from the Black Lagoon is such a good movie. If no one has seen that, do yourself a favor, watch it. Speaking of the 50s, it was released in 1954. Fun fact for the kids watching at home.
Fun fact of the day.
Yeah, Creature from the Black Lagoon was the last classic Universal monster movie. Or one of the last ones, I
I
should
want a
say.
piano that plays by itself.
You know, I learned how to play the keyboard when I was in middle school. I can still play the keyboard a little bit.
For better health.
Yeah.
Next year we
What
do all
about
grudge
you, Willow?
movies.
Do you play any musical instruments? Next year we all do the grudge
Okay,
movies.
not anymore. I was forced to play the flute when I was in band class.
Mm-hmm.
Not my choice.
Then I would you could kill me.
Why?
My hair wet.
Oh.
On my face, I look like the grunge girl. So.
Oh, jeez.
Don't kill me.
Oh.
An admission of guilt, Doctor?
Certainly not. Either somebody else in this house or one of us has left his room.
What?
Did you hear anything?
Organ music?
That, and someone walking.
Not Roombaing. Walking.
It wasn't the original. It was walking.
You look downstairs, and I'll look up here.
Why?
Why not together?
There may be only minutes, seconds left of someone's life. Why waste time?
Bang. Oh, you sneaky bastard.
I will say I am enjoying this movie a bit more than I did last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's Vincent Price.
It is. Vincent Price makes this movie, Willow. I'll give you that.
Right.
It's true.
She's not there anymore. She's there, but she has a different haircut.
Is our werewolf bothering you?
Whoa.
Oh, she is there.
She's still there?
She's been in like 3 places so far.
It's almost over, darling.
That's true.
Spirits can do that.
It was perfect.
Oh.
Holy
Uh-oh,
shit, she's
we're getting
breathing.
invaded.
She was just taking a very long,
No.
extended nap.
Abigail.
What's happening?
We've done it. A perfect crime.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
Has she killed him?
Not yet. But she will.
The werewolf so
Get me out of this hanging harness.
The wife's not dead.
Taking that girl so long. What time is it?
It was
First,
all
I couldn't
set
get
up.
more
Her and the
of it.
doctor are working together.
After you appeared at the window, everything began to work just as we'd planned. You were wonderful. Just the touch that finally drove her into complete hysteria.
It'll be worth all of our planning, darling. Where's Nora now? What's happening?
On her way to the cellar. So scared she'll shoot the first thing that moves.
And Fredrick?
On his way to the cellar, too.
He will be the first thing
Maybe
that
you should
moves.
suspect us.
Of what? An hysterical girl accidentally shoots somebody? Who would suspect that we planned it that way, that we drove her to it?
What about my suicide?
But just a ghost party gag. We'll claim it was a dummy since I'm the only one who touched you.
And the caretakers?
Well, they had no idea what they were really doing.
What about Nora? She's not stupid, you know.
Darling, believe me, everything we planned is working perfectly. Nora is sure Fredrick murdered you. She thinks Fredrick attacked her in the cellar, not me. And now Nora's almost out of her mind with fear. The heads, the music, you're hanging. I tell you, when Fredrick walks in there, she'll shoot him.
It's taking too long. David, you ought to be there.
Wah, 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 I've been feeling fine, baby.
When you hear the shot,
A dead chick.
come down to the cellar.
Moldy.
Why are you so cold?
Nothing good comes from going down to a basement.
It's happening again. Especially when you watch the episode of Goosebumps, which is specifically titled Stay Out of the Basement.
Hmm.
Those were fun times, kids, watching Goosebumps back in the day.
I got too much crap under this desk.
Yes, you do.
You need me to move some?
Yeah, back this way.
Oh, you mean the box?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm too short.
I'm sorry.
Not like the floor.
Grow.
Are you two trying to play footsie?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Get him. Oh,
Oh,
it's the big one.
What?
oh, that's a good death scene. Woohoo! Bravo, Mr. Price.
Man. Oh dear. Dear, oh dear.
Open the vat of acid.
Oh.
Oh, so that's what that was being used for. Hmm.
Oh.
Are we in a DC?
Huh?
The vat of acid. How you get rid of the bodies?
Then he comes out as the Joker. Bingo, bango, bongo. We found the origin of Joker.
And it's Vincent Price.
Uh-oh.
Wait, who ended up in the acid? I don't think it was Vincent Price.
He would have made a great Joker.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think Vincent Price could have pulled it off.
Oh, especially with the laugh. Yeah.
I love how the nightgowns back then were like so flowy.
Yep.
Yep. Fashion was a bit different back then.
David? David?
Hello. David, are you here?
Should you be walking around the house with other people around? You know,
Right.
you're supposed to be dead.
As all the doors slowly close, and you just stand there. No
Well,
self-preservation.
at least you're showing some fear. There we go.
No self-preservation.
Something's coming. Oh yeah, go towards the acid. You're smart. I don't know what's more fun to watch, the movie or Ryan's reaction.
And just a
What if he started singing? Hello, my baby. Hello, my baby. I like the frog.
Again, I like how all the bones are still connected. That would not happen if you had a body that bad of acid.
This is good
Well, if you look real-
cinematography.
Does she have a knife?
Wait.
no.
Okay. It must have been her hair or something I saw. I'm like, where's this?
Whoa, whoa.
Look scared and scream.
Even my
Oh,
life.
wow.
But you're not going to live to enjoy it. Come with me, murderess. Come with me.
He's gonna fall into the vat of acid.
That actually doesn't look that bad. That's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
it's good effect.
Can't even see the screen.
No.
Yeah, you can't see nothing. That's cool.
Oh. Come with me if you want to die. Come on.
Oh, till death do us part.
Boy, that's a complete opposite words that my boy Kyle Reese would use. Which that movie just turned 36 years old. So, watched that movie earlier was it earlier this week or last week? It was earlier this week.
And that, folks, is why you don't peer behind the curtain. Or the barrel.
This is why you don't piss off your eccentric billionaire husband?
Oh, man. Vincent, you sly devil, you. My goodness.
crime you two planned was indeed perfect.
Oh, he knew.
Only the victim is alive and the murderers are not. It's a pity you didn't know when you started your game of murder that I was playing too.
This guy is really good.
Some way to get in here.
It's right along here, somewhere.
Lance! I've shot Mr. Loren. He's down in the wine cellar.
Alive?
I don't think so. It's him. He's alive.
They're all blanks.
You didn't shoot anyone, my dear. I loaded your gun with blanks. I can tell you all now. Trent and my wife were planning to kill me. They failed. Trent tried to throw me in the vat. My wife stumbled and fell. I'm ready for justice to decide if I'm innocent or guilty.
Now there are 9. There'll be more, many more. They're coming for me now. And then they'll come for you.
There weren't really any ghosts. It was all bullshit.
The whole thing was a setup.
He just cuckoo for Cocoa Puff. Dun,
All right.
dun.
That was
Wow.
interesting. What do you guys think?
Better than last week.
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't want to fall asleep halfway through, so that was nice.
Nice and short.
Yeah, I like that it was more of a shorter one, wasn't stretched out, and it definitely kept you guessing too.
Mhm.
You'll watch the 90s
No, you will not.
version. Yes, I will.
No.
Yes, I will.
No.
Because there's actual ghosts in that one.
Yeah, it's like they go real creepy ghosts, right?
And instead of it just being somewhere, a house where people died, it was an old insane asylum.
Mm.
And there's actually a machine in the basement that somebody gets pushed into and it locks.
Would you like to
and it
check
just
to
spins
see what
around.
our cats are up to?
And it goes the nee nee nee. It's the
Lovely.
You're in it.
No, that did not.
That ain't happening, woman.
You will watch it.
So what do you think, Ryan?
Boy, everyone's trying to work their Jedi mind tricks on their spouses. But I will say, no, this was good. This was fun. I liked watching this. I did enjoy this, more so than the film we saw last week. Even though I was the one who was anticipated that film the most, but the film was just fine. It wasn't great. But this one, on the other hand, it was a tighter film. Everyone, you got the characters, you got the plot, you got the story. It was in a reasonable amount of time. And you also got Vincent Price, just narrating the thing, doing his thing, wearing his snazzy suits, just styling and profiling and main eventing like there's nobody's business. So Vincent Price, my hat is off to you, good sir. But overall, I like this thing. This was fun. And, and I've said this a few weeks ago when we first started doing these Film Freaks presentations, that even though we're not in the cinemas physically because of the situation with COVID-19, it's nice to be able to watch these movies, whatever genre it may be, with friends and to have a little bit of commentary with each other. And it's great. I love it. So Garrett, Sage, all the people who work behind the scenes tirelessly to put Hanging with Web TV together. We ran this show and we ran it fine, so you don't have to worry about a gosh darn thing when you're on the road living the dream, man. Just enjoy it.
I don't know if they're living the dream right this moment.
No, not this particular moment, but hey, they're making the best out of a bad situation, as they love to tell us during the course of this broadcast. There's no pun intended. Sorry, that was my poor attempt at humor a moment ago, Garrett. Sorry. Willow, Mistress of the Night, Elvira, Queen of the Darkness. You're the one who pitched this thing. You're the one who said, you must watch this film and you must watch it on Halloween. It is our destiny. It is fate. What are your thoughts on this whole thing?
I absolutely adore Vincent Price. His creepy laugh, his voice. You know, I don't know. I don't know if there is any other man who can pull off the creepy scientist. Oh, I'm sorry, he was in Edward Scissorhands as well. But yeah, he does like the creepy gentleman vibe very well.
Right.
And he's made lots of money doing it throughout his career. And it just, any movie that he's in, you can guarantee you're gonna have a lot of fun watching it.
That is very true. That is very true. So if he paid you $10,000 to crash at the house, you would do it?
Absolutely.
You would do it. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, we know
absolutely.
Josh and I wouldn't do it.
No, I'm good.
It'd have to be a haunted insane asylum for me to do it.
Glad you cleared all that up.
Or if you met certain requirements for Bunny, she would accept the challenge and she would probably get paid $10,000 for it. But
He would kill everybody and get all their money.
Oh, she would do it for free. Excuse me. Sorry. Wasn't sure where we were going with that, but that's
Going to a haunted asylum would be awesome. Finding out someone in your family was stationed there, I don't know if I could deal with that.
I mean,
Probably.
Yeah. Someone may have to change their decision. Maybe somebody won't. I'm not sure. But you know what?
That is awesome. Thank you, Nicole. I appreciate that.
Yeah. We do want to take a moment and thank all those of you who did watch this tonight, those of you who tuned in, chimed in the chat with your comments, your feedback, or just your witty banter that we love to pieces around here. We appreciate you, as the GIF on the internet likes to tell us. But that's going to do it for this episode of Film Freaks. As far as when the next one is coming up, you're going to have to just check out our social media.
We're going to have a meeting and... Yeah,
you're gonna have
There's gonna be a meeting, some decisions, some things going down, some talks,
some really well-made, well-put together discussions and plans for what we want to do for the future of these events, as well as the future in 2021, because it's going to be here before we know it. Even though 2020 may seem like a long decade, but other than that, this has been fun. I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone for being here. Real quick, before we get out of here, you can find me. My name is Ryan of Neuroculture. Check out everything we're doing over there on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at It's Neuroculture. We got a lot of things up right now. We drop new videos every week. Check out our podcast. It's called The Nerdcast, where I review movies past and what lack there may be of the present. But it's fun nonetheless. Willow, our friend of the Great White North, where can the great people of the interwebs find you, love?
You can, I do Willow's Pillow Talk very randomly whenever I have a free moment to interview whoever wants to pop up on my show that week. You can find my show on Tyler Productions. Wow. I'll post up the link right away. You can also find me on Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, all the good stuff.
Glaring at me.
That's a lot of social media channels. Yeah, that's a lot of social media channels, but that's the best thing. Plenty of programming for those of us to find each and every place we can possibly find on the interwebs. The man himself and the missus, the love of his life, Josh Bauer of J. Bauer Art and Bunny. Well, maybe not so much now after watching this movie. I don't know. We'll have to ask that question. We'll wait until tomorrow. Because, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, set your clocks and your watches. If they don't do them automatically, set them back by 1 hour, because daylight saving time comes to a close. We gain an hour of sleep. So if you're having too much fun, you've had one too many pieces of candy, guess what? You get an extra hour to sleep them away, get your energy back up, or maybe lack thereof. Josh Bauer of J. Bauer Art, where can the good people of the interwebs find you and everything you got coming up, good sir?
So if you like the art behind me, if you like the video that was at the beginning of this, if you're looking for some graphic design stuff, artwork, any kind of stuff like that, video editing, you can find it all at jbauerart.com. You can find the Threadless link, the art shop, examples of the graphic design work and all the good stuff that I do, and keep up with my podcast, Back Talk with Power, that is usually live every Tuesday at 7 p.m. I'm actually taking the next 2 weeks off, but I'm going to do watch-alongs of some episodes that were on Saturdays. So, but we will be back live the third week of November and do about 3 or 4 weeks straight again until the new year. So, yeah, jbauerart.com to find all the good stuff.
That is
right.
You're taking a break.
Break from one of my things. I have 3 other things to do.
One.
I'm sorry. The great, wonderful, witty banter between these two is just too cute to watch. But I'll say this, folks. It's too much, guys. It's too much. But thank you so much for joining us. Have a happy...
It's going to give me cavities by the end of the night.
You get extra candy, everybody. You deserve it. You deserve it. It's wonderful. But listen, have yourselves a good weekend. Enjoy it. Please be safe, be strong, stay positive, test negative. We'll see you guys next time. Take it easy, guys.
And not just for COVID.